70 years, we searched the cosmos for a sign, a signal, proof that we weren't alone. On March 15th, 2026, at exactly 11:47 p.m. Universal Time, we got our answer, but it wasn't what we expected. This is the story of first contact, not the hopeful meeting we dreamed of in science fiction, but the terrifying reality of encountering something we could never understand. And humanity had 72 hours to decide. Do we welcome them or do we run? The Arecibo Observatory in Puerto Rico detected it first. A pattern, repeating every 11 seconds, mathematical, precise, artificial. Within minutes, every radio telescope on Earth confirmed it. The signal was coming from just beyond Saturn's orbit, and it was getting closer. Dr. James Rodriguez, SETI's lead astronomer, ran the pattern through every algorithm humanity possessed. The result was undeniable. It was a message, and it was meant for us. The United Nations Security Council convened an emergency session. World leaders gathered as scientists presented the impossible. The signal contains a countdown, Dr. Rodriguez explained, his voice steady despite the weight of his words. In 72 hours, whatever is sending this will reach Earth's orbit. A delegate from China asked the question everyone feared. Is it hostile? Dr. Rodriguez looked down at his data. We don't know, but they're not asking permission to arrive. The announcement went public within the hour. Every screen, every device, every language. This is not a drill. Extraterrestrial contact is imminent. Estimated arrival, 72 hours. That first night, billions looked up at the stars, searching for something they couldn't see yet, wondering if this was humanity's greatest moment or its last. Telescopes tracked the source. As it crossed Jupiter's orbit, they finally saw it. A structure, massive, 30 kilometers long, dark metallic surface reflecting no light, moving at impossible speeds toward Earth. It wasn't a ship, it was a city, floating through space. The world's militaries went to DEFCON 2. Fighter jets patrolled skies, nuclear submarines surfaced, missile silos opened. But everyone knew the truth. If this was hostile, our weapons were children's toys, churches filled, mosques overflowed, temples opened their doors day and night. Some prayed for peace, others prayed for protection. Many simply prayed for understanding. A team of linguists, mathematicians, and astronomers worked around the clock, trying to decode the signal's deeper meaning. They're not speaking to us, one linguist realized. They're speaking at us. It's not a conversation, it's an announcement. The message repeated: arrival, integration, compliance. No one knew what integration meant, and compliance terrified them. People abandoned work, schools closed, families came together, uncertain if they should celebrate contact or fear invasion. A father in Tokyo held his daughter's hand, looking at the night sky. Are they friends or enemies? She asked. He had no answer. 48 hours remained. The International Space Station had the first close visual. Astronaut Commander Lisa Chen recorded what she saw. It's alive. The surface is moving, shifting. I can see structures that weren't there an hour ago. It's adapting, changing. Oh God, it sees us. The structure altered course, slightly, precisely. Heading directly toward the ISS mission control ordered immediate evacuation. But there was no time. The structure was too fast, and then it stopped, hovering 300 meters from the station, watching. They're scanning us, Commander Chen whispered. I can feel it. They're learning. World leaders evacuated to secure facilities. Command centers buried deep underground, preparing for the worst. The President of the United States addressed the nation from an undisclosed location. We are not attacking. We are not retreating. We are waiting. If they are peaceful, we will meet them as friends. If they are not. She didn't finish the sentence. Everyone understood. Dr. Rodriguez and his team broadcast every greeting humanity had prepared. Mathematics, music, images of Earth, languages, art. The response came 2 hours later. A new signal. This one was different. Visual. Playing on every screen connected to the internet. An image, Earth, as seen from space. Then a second image, Earth covered in massive geometric structures. Cities transformed. Nature reorganized. A message, upgrade. The word sent chills across the planet. Upgrade, not invasion, not colonization. They weren't coming to destroy us. They were coming to change us. And humanity realized we had no say in the matter. 12 hours remained. The object entered Earth's orbit, visible now to the naked eye. A dark mass blocking out stars, larger than anything humanity had built. Some prepared to fight. Resistance groups formed, militaries armed. Others prepared to surrender. White flags raised. Messages of peace broadcast. Most simply waited, holding loved ones, accepting that humanity's era of isolation was ending. Television stations broadcast continuously. Historians documented every moment. Scientists recorded every detail. Whatever happens next, one reporter said, we want them to know we were here, that we mattered. A classroom in Brazil. A teacher sat with her students, none of whom had gone home.
Will they hurt us?
Will they hurt us? A boy asked. The teacher smiled, even though tears streamed down her face. I don't know, but I know this. We are not alone anymore. And maybe that's what we always wanted. 1 hour remained. The object stopped directly above the Pacific Ocean, positioned between North America and Asia, visible to half the planet, and then it opened. Thousands of lights descended, not ships, not pods, just light, touching down in major cities. Beijing, New York, London, Mumbai, São Paulo, Cairo. No explosions, no attacks, just presence. The lights took form, not creatures, not machines, something in between. Tall, elegant, moving like liquid metal, eyes that reflected humanity back at itself. They didn't speak, they simply waited. At UN headquarters in New York, one stood at the entrance, silent, patient. Secretary General Maria Santos approached, hands trembling. Millions watched live. She stopped 3 meters away. We welcome you to Earth. The being tilted its head, and then it spoke. Not in English, not in any language, but everyone understood. We are here to help you survive what is coming. And on every screen, in every language, a new image appeared. The galaxy, with a wave of darkness spreading across it, consuming everything, and Earth was directly in its path. The beings spoke to everyone at once, telepathically, universally. We are the architects. We have been watching. Your signal was received 70 years ago. We came because you called, but we also came because you are in danger. Images flooded every mind, a force, ancient, unstoppable, moving through the galaxy, erasing civilizations. It will reach your star system in 18 months. You cannot stop it, but we can help you adapt, evolve, survive. The word upgrade made sense now. They weren't invading. They were trying to save us. But at what cost? We cannot force you, the architects continued. But if you refuse, your species will end. If you accept, you will change. You will no longer be fully human, but you will live. The choice was presented globally, simultaneously, and humanity had 24 hours to decide. The world fractured. Some welcomed the offer, evolution, survival. Others refused. Better to die human than live as something else. Families divided, nations split. Humanity faced its greatest decision. Secretary General Santos stood before the architect again. What happens if we say no? The architect's expression didn't change. Then we leave, and we mourn you. And if we say yes, then tomorrow, everything changes. The vote was held at midnight. 4.2 billion chose survival. 3.1 billion chose to remain unchanged. The architects accepted both answers, and the next day, humanity split into two species, both still called Earth home. For now, first contact didn't end in war. It didn't end in peace. It ended in a choice that would echo through history. Did we make the right decision? No one knows. But when the darkness came, 18 months later, those who changed survived, and those who didn't are remembered. This is what first contact looked like, not in movies, not in dreams, but in the cold reality of a universe far more complex than we imagined. This story is fiction, but the question is real. If something arrived tomorrow, offering to save us by changing us, would you say yes? If this story interests you, please subscribe for more fiction stories like this. Thank you.